Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 6 o'clock on the dot. It is Thursday, August the 27th. I'm Trese.
I'm Taylor, and we are TNT.
Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo! High five on that one.
Oh, yeah, we did good. That was unpracticed
That was
and
right.
unplanned. First of all, I want to say last week we talked about TNT,
Yes.
the peanuts, and we said, they should really bring us some peanuts.
I know, we've been talking about
And guess
that.
what was on our desk, or it was on mine? I don't know about
Yeah.
you. When I got back in from doing my sales stuff, I had a whole thing of TNT peanuts.
I know.
So I want to thank the folks at TNT for bringing
Thank
those out.
y'all
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. And they were
were
absolutely delicious.
They were delicious. They were set up last week across from, I want to say,
Save More
were they across
somewhere.
from? They were either across from Save More at Elite Salon or across from Elite Salon in front of Save More. But they were right
One of
there
the two,
somewhere on.
yeah.
So
Right in there.
definitely go check them out. And that was so many peanuts. You normally don't get that many.
Did not get to eat all mine.
I didn't either. I shared mine with Bailey. And when I came, there were two to-go boxes on your desk.
And you were like, I hope one of those is mine.
Well, I assumed, so I took one. And I didn't know, do you like the Cajun peanuts?
No, I'm a wimp.
Okay, that's what I knew, like you had said that with spice, but I wasn't sure if it was the same with peanuts. So I left the salted, took the Cajun.
Thank you.
Yes, and they had pickled jalapenos in them too. Oh, they were so good.
Now I bet they are. Have you had the dill pickle?
No, I'm
ones?
scared.
I don't know if TNT does those, but somebody made some and brought them to us the last year, sometime year before.
Yeah.
And I at first wasn't going to try them. I was like, I was putting my nose up at them. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
I
how I
don't think
feel.
so. Some things are just best left unpickled. I have to say. I liked the dill pickle
Really?
peanuts. Yeah, that was something unusual for me to say. Oh, okay, maybe I might like it a little bit.
I may try them then if I come across them. I'm the same way. I'm almost like, I like pickles, but I have to want a pickle. Like, I don't like pickled flavored things most of the time.
Yeah, I'll try. When it's hot outside and like the kids were playing ball and stuff, and they would do the frozen pickle juice,
no,
I
like
was
that.
all over that.
Yeah, I like the frozen pickle juice, but
I
I don't
like-
like it at home. I only like it at ballparks.
I like
I'm not drinking it anywhere.
pickled asparagus, pickled okra, and regular pickles.
Yeah,
That's it for me.
I haven't tried pickled okra. I like
good.
fried pickled okra, and that may be why my body fat percentage is what it is. But if you don't know what your body fat percentage is, you can go find out at Workout Anytime. They're a sponsor of ours.
I don't want to know what mine is. My doctor let me know that it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Neither was my cholesterol and my, what is it, the number letters that tells you that you're...
Oh, yeah, the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
Yeah, I got the ABCs 1, 2, 3s and the diabetes.
Oh, man.
So I'm pre.
A1C.
And we can fix it.
Yeah,
it's not
it's
one of those things where I have
fixable.
to take a pill or a shot or anything yet.
good.
But that was not a good. I was like, I've never had high anything before. What is
Yeah.
going on?
I know.
Apparently-
Mine was almost high. It's coming back down. Thank you,
I'm
Jesus.
2 months shy of being 58. That could
Oh,
have a lot to
gosh.
do with it.
Yeah. Well,
I don't feel 58 though.
I know I've had my blood work done. I got all the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, but I've never had that body scan. It's so cool because you stand on this little plate. They have this little
gosh.
thing that whips around you, and then they email you, and you look like Shrek standing, or at least I did.
I
I look like
know.
Shrek standing there because you
Well-
have to wear tight clothes. And
I don't want to do that.
But-
no.
nobody's in the room with you,
but
so it
it'll still
almost
hurt
feels
my
like
feelings.
they can't tell how fat you are. Do you have that complex? Like, I feel like I'm way bigger than I actually think that I am, and like other people see me differently.
I
than how I see
feel
myself.
like a tub of lard, but I get told all the time that I'm not. But
Yeah.
and the angle of the camera does not help any either. But like Baden was filming Steve and I because we were getting ready to do the Dolly Parton tribute
Yeah.
Tuesday night, and he's got this angle, and I'm sitting there, and all you can see is
worst.
this. And my shirt was baggy. It was kind of like this one. It was the yellow one like this.
Yeah.
And it was and I just looked like big tub of fluff sitting there, and I
Aw.
was like, Baden, of all, could you not back up? Could you not kind of angle down something other
Yeah.
than to make me look like that? Help a sister out, would
Oh, me. God love.
Darn it.
Well, speaking of Dolly, I know a lot of people are probably tired of hearing about her, but
I'm not.
I'm not either.
I'm going to keep talking about her.
I know.
She was an icon.
She really was.
And I'm struggling today because, nobody has ever said one negative thing about Dolly Parton ever in my whole life.
I haven't heard either.
I'm almost 58 years old, and she came out in 1960 something, with her music, and nobody in my whole life has ever had a derogatory word to say about her.
That she didn't say about herself. I mean,
Right.
about
she was very self-deprecating.
everything that she bought,
But for some reason, when somebody passes away, people think that's a green light to say the most asinine things about somebody. They don't know her. They don't been in her presence. I mean,
well, and we're not saying, okay,
look, come on, people,
is she Lord and
stop it.
Savior? No, obviously not. So there are things about her that were not perfect, but just because someone passes away doesn't mean you can bring out all the 1% of things that they weren't ideal at and that they didn't do good versus the 99%.
Somebody made this big thing on Facebook, and why it came across my feed, I don't know, because that was the worst thing that could have ever happened.
Oh, gosh.
Because I got on there and let them have it, and I did the one thing you're not supposed to do, argue with an idiot, because they'll beat you with experience every time, but I was mad. But this got on, it was a former employee from somebody who worked at Dollywood, and they got on there talking about greed, and she ruined Sevierville, and she's ruined people's lives, and, I'm like, well, somebody who goes around ruining people's lives does not give them $1,000 a month when their house burns down during the fires up there, and then gives them a bonus $5,000 that they didn't even know they were getting out of the goodness of her heart. Mm-hmm. She's done so much good, and then you want to take the opportunity when she's no longer here to even kind of defend herself remotely and make these Facebook posts just to get attention and feedback. I don't like it. It really, really chaps my rear end.
Yeah.
I'm struggling with that. When I see that on there, I'm just like all in. I'm ready to throw hands.
Yeah.
Over Dolly.
I don't know. It makes me sad too, because I mean, that's just so disrespectful.
You just don't get to do that.
Yeah. It's really disrespectful.
I don't know anybody who's perfect, but to just sit here and try to pick somebody apart and find reasons why people shouldn't be sad, or I don't want to say glorify her. They're not. They are just paying tribute.
I will say I think some people are taking it a little far.
Probably.
Yeah. But to each their own, you know. I bought a shirt.
I'm going to.
They have, in New Orleans, I want to say it's 2023 is when they started doing like parades and stuff. There's a crew of Dolly, and all the people dress up like Dolly, stuff their bras, all the things. And so their crew, all of the crews, have like I can't say that word. How do you say it?
What is it?
Philanthropist. That sounds terrible. Okay. They do good things.
Philanthropist.
I can't say it.
I think
now y'all forgot what I'm talking about. But reel it back in, okay? They do good things. And so these people, they read to kids at the library. They help fund Imagination Library because there's so many kids in Louisiana and in New Orleans that are signed up for it that not all of them, there's like a waiting list. And so whenever she passed away, they teamed up with a local business there and put out Legend Dolly shirts. And all of the money from it goes to fund New Orleans Imagination Library.
Oh, I love it.
And they've raised already $10,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
fantastic.
I'm so excited. My shirt will be here. It was a pre-sale. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming. But
speaking of the Imagination Library, I saw yesterday a news outlet, so I assume they got the news from somewhere, so I'm copying from them. But they said that there are going to be the Imagination Library license plates available. It has a picture of her, like a silhouette of her, and then it says Imagination Library.
Yeah.
I think that's fantastic.
I think so too. And if you don't know what Imagination Library is, she started that after, I want to say they said it was in 1995. We talked about it a little bit the other day, me and Mike did. But she had endometriosis, ended up having to have a partial hysterectomy. And she said that she was dealing with some depression after that of not being able to have a family and have kids. And so her husband helped her channel her sadness and her depression into something that would benefit others. Mm-hmm. And so she named Imagination Library after her dad. And they give a free book a month to every child that signed up for it, ages 5 and under. And I believe every county in Alabama signed up for it now because this was one of the last counties to sign up. But Mr. Clements ended up having it able to where Chilton County could participate. You can sign up on or go to Chilton Board Facebook and sign up because they shared it the other day.
Yeah, I had asked somebody about the Imagination Library when I first started here, I want to say, and they said, we don't have that here. And I was like,
because it has to
I didn't know it was a thing you didn't have somewhere. I thought everybody had it. I didn't know that.
So it has to be funded by an individual or a like someone in the community. So like for us, the Board of Education funds it. And every county is that way. So I guess no one just got the ball rolling until Mr. Corey was in office and he decided it was something that was needed.
It is needed. For those of you who don't know, the reason that she modeled it after her dad or did it in honor of him was because he never learned to read.
Yeah.
Ever. So when he passed away, he couldn't read.
He worked, I want to say it was in the mines, and he also farmed, so he just never did. But I think we'll be seeing a lot of Dolly on our tags.
Oh, yeah. Like
Once
everybody's
they put
going to
those
get
up.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a shirt because I want a silhouette of her. There's several silhouette ones that I really like, but I want to make sure it has the butterfly coming through. I love me some butterflies, and I want to make sure it has that. So I'm going to go looking for one of those.
I do too. And I was already going to be a butterfly for Halloween at school, and now I'm like, I'm definitely going to have to be a butterfly at Halloween.
Actually, you should just be Dolly with a butterfly.
I may if I go to New Orleans. I feel like that's going to be a popular Halloween costume this year.
Yeah.
Everybody's
It'll be a
gonna
lot
be
of
Dolly.
the Dolly and Kenny stuff, I'm sure.
You know, they're trying to make 9/25, September 25th, the 9 to 5 day.
I think so.
I hope they do.
I think that's a pretty
fun.
cool thing. I mean,
I think so too.
A lot of things are national days or whatever. Why can't we? Like today, for instance.
You may be wondering if you're watching why we have a seal behind us.
You might be.
Well, today is National Just Because Day.
Yeah. But it's also
National Peach Day.
But because it's National whatever day, we decided to just put something up there because why not?
It's two of our favorite holidays. National Peach Day. Because good morning, little peaches. I mean, why not? And National Just Because Day. So, anywho,
there's that.
We do have a reason for this, though. We got to go to break.
Yep, we do. And when we come back, and when we come back, I'll pop the top, and we'll talk about. They say things come in threes. We'll talk about that a little bit. I know we gotta do it though. And then we'll talk about high school game of the week also when we come back.
Woohoo! Stay tuned. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with TNT. Trese and Taylor. We'll be right back after the break.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Good morning. It is 6:15. You are watching or listening to Morning Mayhem with Trese and Taylor on Popper Peach Radio. It's Thursday, August the 27th, and it's National Just Because Day.
And it's National Peach Day, too. Yes. We were going to put some peaches up there, but the one Chrissy put up there was just too busy.
Yeah,
they were a little
ripe. You know, when I looked up the national holidays, it said that today, like in August, was peach season month, like peach month. But that's not right. Maybe up in North United States, but down here, I feel like it's June.
I don't know. I should know that.
Yeah.
Working out here.
I feel like June, maybe into July. I feel like once August comes, though, our peach crop is depleted. Yeah. So I don't know, but today is National Peach Day, so.
And I noticed too, so how does the corn thing work? You see the corn stalks and they look like they're dead, like they're about to fall over. Have they already picked the corn out of that? What's happening?
So that corn is grown for wildlife, or not wildlife, like stock. Like animals.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not going to be the green and stuff. It's going to be the more dried out look.
Yeah.
Got it.
They let it dry out naturally. That way they can come through, pick it, put it in silos. And that's where like the bulk corn comes from. You hear people buying bulk corn for like deer season. That's what that corn is. Or for stock, wildlife.
Thank you for telling me that. I really honestly did not know that.
Yeah. It's cheaper to buy it that way, but you have to buy more of it obviously because it's whole, like a bulk price. But they used to sell it at the farm supply my mom worked at.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, good deal. We were talking about Dolly before we left off. I wanted to remind everybody, too, that the Grand Ole Opry is going to do a tribute to Dolly. They're going to have several different artists come and pay tribute to Dolly. One of them is going to be Carly Pearce, country star Carly Pearce. She actually got her start at Dollywood.
Really?
Performing at Dollywood.
I did not know that.
So that you can find that. They have a station you can listen to it on, but you can also just go to Opry.com and find it on there and watch it.
And stream it.
Stream it,
Just like you stream our station.
Did you also see where the King's Guard performed
I did
the
see
9 to
that.
5
that was
outside
so
of
cool.
Buckingham Palace to honor her? That doesn't tell you what an impact she has had on the world.
I know.
That's not United States, folks.
I feel like she was our queen.
Yeah, she kind of was. I mean, she was a queen to us, for sure. So, but, they say that this kind of thing comes in threes.
I know. I've been waiting,
unfortunately. Yesterday, actor Tim Curry passed away.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't really know who he is.
Well, they will when I tell them some of the movies that he starred in. One of his first movies was a cult classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Have you ever been to one of the viewings of the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I have not. But when I was younger, I was little. I was probably 7, 8 years old, I would say. We had some family friends we would go visit, and their kids were teenagers.
Yeah.
And they would go to the midnight showings of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and they would dress up.
I was about to say, did they dress up and participate?
And they could do the whole movie themselves, and that's basically what the theater would do at that time.
Yeah.
Everybody would do their parts in the front to follow along with the movie and dress up and do the dances and all the singing, and it was a whole. It
really is a whole thing. Yeah,
it is still a whole thing. It's not just was; it still is.
We went. They always had it in Mobile downtown, which they've closed the theater since then. I'm so sad, but it was like a little hometown downtown theater, like Peach Country Theater is. Mm-hmm. And we went every year, and we would always see them and be like, "What in the heck is
what
that?"
Are they doing even?
I feel like that movie is not the type of movie you watch at home. You watch it in a group.
Definitely not. Definitely not. It's
I'll be honest.
It's a strange movie.
It is very strange, and it's really not that good if you're like,
oh no, it's terrible.
Yeah,
it's absolutely terrible.
It's just about the experience of the movie.
Yeah.
So we saw these people dress up all this the whole every years. Well, then I got old enough to go on a girls trip, and we went on a girls trip. Me, my mom, and my aunt. And I was like, let's just go. Like, none of us have ever seen the movie. We've seen them dressed up and standing outside this theater for years. Like, let's just go. So we decide to go. We go in. They're like, do you want to buy a bag? And we're like, a bag? A bag of what?
In the bag?
So they're like, if you're attending, you need a bag. And we were like, okay. So we buy the bag. We don't open. It's just a brown paper bag. I think it's like $5, maybe $10. I don't know. We get our bag, get our popcorn, our drinks. We go in, sit down. Everybody is dressed up, and we're just wearing like our Mardi Gras clothes. So we're like so confused because we thought they were just dressed up on the outside. No, they were dressed up on the inside too. Movie comes on. Everybody is talking and reciting this movie word for word. Somebody runs up on stage. They're like, "Open your bag," and we're like, "What?" So we open the bag. Inside is a water gun filled with water, toilet paper, newspaper. I feel like there's a few other things. Well, it starts raining on the screen, and they're like, "Take out your newspaper." Well, on screen, they whip out a newspaper, and they're covering their head, And so there were props.
Okay.
During one part of the movie, and I thought about bringing toilet paper in here, but I didn't want to be written up. You know how bad it is about his toilet paper?
He is.
They toilet papered the theater. They were spraying each other with water. It was so much fun. So the next year we went back. We took Bailey with us. We did not tell him what it was. He had no idea. And we were like, "Look, it's just like a little local theater thing. It's fun. It's just part of Mardi Gras like we did it last year." We get up there. Bailey, he's a cheapskate, okay? So they're like, "Are you going to buy a bag?" And he's like, "I mean, you can get one. I don't need one." And I'm like, "No,
you need one.
You have to have a bag." Like, I was adamant. So he gets his little bag. It was on his birthday, by the way. He gets his little bag. We go in and sit down. And they're like, we did not tell him at all any of it that's happening. And they're like, is this their first time? So he's like, "I'm not raising my hand." And I was like, "It's his." Me and my aunt, we're like, "It's his first time." So they bring the people on stage and give them a big FU, literally.
Oh, no!
Yes, like it's a whole thing. Then we told him that was his birthday. The most unsolicited birthday song I have ever heard.
That is so funny.
Yes. But he had a good time. He said he probably wouldn't have went back, which they've closed now, so I don't know where they have it. But all that to say, was the movie good? No, but Tim Curry really got his way into Hollywood with that one.
His performance is good.
Yeah, the performance is really good. The movie itself is very strange.
Chaotic and crazy.
Yes.
I mean,
kind of mayhem, if you will.
It is.
Yeah.
Very much
and
mayhem.
It's just because. I mean, this is a really good day to talk about it.
But he also had other movies he was in. Another movie that has scarred me for life.
It's your favorite?
It's my non-favorite movie. He did the original It.
Yeah.
He was Pennywise the Clown in It. And I did watch a little bit of that movie, and then I had to turn it off because it was horrible, absolutely horrible. Of course, now they've made, I don't know which clown is worse in Pennywise.
Oh my gosh,
his or the new one they've got going on.
know.
Either one of them are just absolute. His is the one that gave me the nightmares.
Yeah.
I was like, God, why did I watch that?
He is the ultimate.
I watched it on regular TV, so I guess I thought that it wasn't going to bother me.
Oh, yeah.
It bothered me, just so you know. But he also was in The Addams Family.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He did a version of The Addams Family. He was in The Addams Family.
Yeah.
So he had a couple of movies. He's been in a lot of other things. Those are probably his three most notable. But he had a stroke many years ago, and he has been in a wheelchair for quite some time, and I think his health just continued to get worse. But he was also 80 when he passed away yesterday.
I was reading, and so at the beginning of the article, it said that he came over from the UK to audition for the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and he had told them that he had like theater background and all this different background, and he had absolutely nothing. Like he, but they said that his performance and his tryout or like audition was just amazing. That like they never would have known.
You watch that movie and see his performance, and you're like, there is
so
nobody else who
theatrical.
could have ever played that part the way he did. It was amazing. It really is an amazing.
It really is
Weird. Don't get me wrong.
Strange.
Very, very strange. You have to be an adult to even remotely try to appreciate it.
I'm gonna say, when I went, I did feel a little convicted. I was like, is this where I want to be when Jesus comes back? Probably not.
Yeah.
You know?
You're like,
I mean, I really, it's kind of weird.
I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah. But they also, real quick, and then we're going to be done talking about him. In that same article, I read that he was getting a massage whenever his masseuse was like massaging, and it was something about his leg, and he was like, you need to go to hospital right now. And that's how he found out that he had a stroke.
Really?
And how he was like, it was either that he had a stroke or he was like just
About
and
to
Vixen
have
too.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was during a massage. So massages, I mean,
Yep, they can be a
you
good
should go.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm going to pop
Treat
this
yourself.
top. I want to thank you to Coca-Cola. They are one of our morning show
Oh,
sponsors. And
Mr. Mike's been watching
I got
and
a
waiting.
PTT. Pop that top. So, Mikey, this is for you. A 1 and a 2 and a
I had to pop
smooth,
mine
baby.
because I don't know what's going on in my house. Normally we're a snack household, but today we were an ingredient household. We didn't have nothing that I could just throw together for breakfast, and we had no drinks.
Oh, no.
So I was like, I stuffed my medicine in my pocket and headed out the door. So as soon as I walked in, I popped it.
The only thing we have at the house, well, I have some colas stuffed in the cabinet, and I'm only bringing them out in emergencies.
Oh yeah.
But we're drinking water at home. And I'm
good.
trying my best to stick to my 1 a day.
Yeah.
It's hard. Last night we went to eat, and I ended up, I'm sorry, excuse me. I ended up drinking a soda at dinner.
Yeah.
And then I was like, do I want to get a to-go cup? And because it was still like 3/4 of the way full, and I was
Yeah.
like, no, I don't need it. So I left it on the table.
Look at your
I know.
discipline. I'm so proud of you.
It's hard.
I know it
Ain't
is.
gonna lie. Ain't gonna lie.
I
It's
bet
hard.
it is. What about the little cans? You
Well,
have more. You had 2 of those
Probably
today.
those would do better if I
Yeah.
drink, because the ones I get are the little bottles,
Oh yeah.
and I never even drink a whole one at one time anyway.
Yeah.
Of those, I'll pour some in a glass or I'll drink it out of the bottle, and hubby just finds like 5 or 6 half drinking Cokes
Yeah. That's funny.
all over the house. He was like,
Just stuff them
he's
in the
like,
fridge.
you're wasting these, and I'm like, no, I grab them, I'll put them all back in the fridge, and I'll finish
Yeah.
them off one by one, but. I mean, that's why,
Yeah.
I want to say good morning to some folks. Good morning to Deanna at Central Alabama Arts Alliance.
Yes.
Also, TNT Peanuts. Mikey's on there. Miss Abigail and Ricky. My
Ricky,
friend
I
Greg is
know.
watching this morning. Good
He's
morning.
been dropping. He's like a little spider on his
He
web.
is. He just kind of drops in. And I think I saw a peek of my husband.
Yeah, I did too.
He was watching for a minute. I don't know if he's still
and
watching.
also
but-
Miss Addie Martin. They're all watching on Facebook. We can't see who's watching on YouTube, but good morning to anyone watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
And also
good
to
morning.
our listeners. You can't see us, but we have a big seal behind us.
We do. It's cute.
Is it a sea lion? I don't know. I kind of get them confused.
It could be. It could be either one. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to go with sea lion, actually.
Maybe so.
So-
It looks how we all feel. A little tired.
Yeah. Is it time to take a break?
It is
'Cause
time
when
to
we
take a
come
break.
back, we got to talk about high school football. We got
That's
3
right.
games this week.
It's starting up tonight for this
Yeah.
week. So y'all stay tuned at 6:28 Thursday, August the 27th. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio with Trese and Taylor, TNT. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Time is 6:32. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Taylor and Trese here with you, TNT, on this beautiful Thursday morning. It stormed like crazy at my house last night.
I don't know that it ever actually rained at ours, but
It did. It lightened, thundered, and we woke up to no internet.
Aw.
I know. I was telling Alexa to turn on the lamps,
Yeah.
and she was like, sorry, something went wrong. And I was like, oh, no. I had to go turn on the big light and about blinded hubby when I was getting ready this morning. Poor guy.
Bless him.
His first day off work for, after working 8 days in a row,
Yeah.
and I'm blinding him with the light. Just so I can
Bless
see what I'm
it.
doing. Yeah, I think it's going to be a beautiful day. I feel like...
Now, Tropical Storm Dolly's rolling in.
No, I heard that was happening, but I didn't know where we were. So
Now,
maybe it won't be a beautiful day today. I don't know.
When I looked last night,
What's
it said
happening?
that the rain wasn't supposed to start up until tonight around 8 p.m.
Okay.
This is what really just grinds my gears. So you look at chance of precipitation. It's 55%, but then it's 0, 0, 10%. Got it back down to 0, 15% at 11 p.m. Then why is there a 55% chance of rain?
That's a good question.
Like the whole percentage of the area, percentage of what it's actually going to rain, that
kinda
really
weird,
just
isn't
trips
it?
me out. Me and Mike have decided that they put a little rain cloud on there in the summer because of those little pop-up showers.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know.
They don't. And I'll tell you, I watched something yesterday, and it was a meteorologist said that they're not able to pinpoint as accurately anymore because the National Weather Service is not putting as many of the weather balloons up in the air for them to be able to tell what's happening because they have major cutbacks. That's why a lot of stations are letting meteorologists go. They're only just one person at certain times of the day, that kind of thing, and so it's a problem. We're not able to use the equipment that they have available, and they're not using it the way it needs to be used to be able to accurately forecast the weather. So that might be a lot of the reason why they're just really just guessing.
Maybe so. You
Unless
never
there's a
guessed
storm
that, though,
coming
with
in.
that meteorologist that you were telling us about this morning.
Oh, I know.
I mean, he was just all chipper.
It's the day before you. Don't get me started. I'll sound like him. There was a meteorologist. I don't even know where it was. I don't know. But he and another coworker had been pranking each other throughout the day. And something happened while he was on air. This guy here, you can see if you're watching, you can go in there. It's him. That's him. He got so tickled, and he was on air trying to do the weather, that he literally could not stop laughing. And I think Chrissy has a clip of him laughing. It is so funny. You'll probably get tickled listening to it.
I'm so sorry.
Patrick Osborne loses it right in the middle of his
sounded
live
like
weather
that
forecast.
for 5 whole minutes. He
You know
sounds
who he
like a
sounded
balloon
like?
just losing air.
You know, on I think it's Shark Tale, the little shrimp. He's like, and now I have my baby, and this is my sister's baby, and I'm working and I'm doing real good. I'm trying to take care of it. That's what he sounded like. He's like,
That's what it sounded like to me. Oh, gosh, you talk about fun. I listened to that, and I got tickled. I could not help it. But what was so funny is I was watching the clip, too, and he'd get it almost together, and then he'd lose it again.
I wonder what
Have
happened.
you
Like,
ever
what was
laughed that hard like that?
Oh,
I
yeah.
do sometimes. We'll be watching a movie, and something will happen in a movie, and it'll get me so hard, get me so tickled.
Yeah.
He has to just mute and sit there and just wait until I'm done with my fit of laughter. But I mean, I love to laugh. So
Yeah. And I love when someone has a contagious laugh.
oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
that's
get
the
so
best.
tickled, and I'll start giggling. I'll laugh out loud, and then it'll just come, and then I'm just wheezing before
Oh
it's
my
over with. It's not even a contagious laugh at that point. It's
Yeah.
like, is she okay?
like
Does
it's-
she need an
It's not
ambulance?
contagious. This is just viral. Okay.
I want to remind everybody, the bridge in Calera, I don't know if you've been under a rock, you may not know that they had some equipment hit a bridge there on I-65 at the Shelby County Airport exit, I-65 going south, and it messed up the bridge there. It's the County Road 87 bridge. It is open. However, it is only one lane.
That's right.
So they are telling buses and other folks, just don't even try to do it,
Yeah.
because
They're
traffic
detouring
is
them.
so backed up. Hubby just goes 31.
Yeah.
He doesn't even try to get off at the exit and just keep going or get off before that, because traffic is gonna be bad for a while. They said it's gonna be several weeks before they get that.
I bet. And
repaired.
then on top of the road work too. Oh my gosh,
Just-
disaster.
well, I noticed when I came back that the road work has started down here in Clanton now. I guess they're widening the roads here too. But it's like I mean, why didn't they just start and go? Why are they here? And then
know.
you've got 5 miles of nothing, and now you've got something, and
Yeah.
then it just seems weird the way they're doing it. I don't know. I know nothing about.
I don't know. I know if I go north, I either go all the way around through Columbiana off 145, or I take 31 all the way. I can't stand getting on the interstate.
Well, I don't
I
like
know
it,
not
but it's
everyone could do that.
quicker way
but
for me.
yeah. I try not to go up that way, but if I do, I detour for sure.
just
Yeah.
detour.
And I'm bad about that though. Is that something that you struggle with? Like if I get to an exit and the traffic stopped, I'm getting off. It's gonna take me
do.
2 hours longer to get where I'm going, and I probably would have done better just sitting there. But like, I'm not sitting.
I can't.
I'd rather use a whole tank of gas to drive.
Just sitting there, I get antsy. I like, okay, but if
Yeah.
I'm moving, I'm fine. Even if I'm moving at only 5 miles an hour, I'm still moving, as opposed to just,
I can't stand it.
nothing there. We've got some football, high school football coming up. Tonight it is Thorsby at Billingsley. And then tomorrow night it's Isabella at Maplesville.
Yeah.
And then we also have another game. It's is it Zion? Is that how you say that?
I think so.
Zion Chapel at Verbena. So we have 3 high school football games this week.
That's right.
Jason, I think is he doing Thorsby?
I believe that they are tonight. Yes.
And then Mike is doing Isabella.
I believe Jason is doing Thorsby tonight. I know he's doing Isabella and Maplesville tomorrow, and then Mike will be at Verbena.
At Verbena, okay.
Yes.
So that's how they're going to do that. So we got. You can see our special edition coaches show is posted on our Facebook page now. The Mike went to the different schools and just interviewed coaches and players, because we normally do do our coaches show on Thursdays. But we have games on Thursdays, and Wednesdays is out because that's church day.
Yeah.
And you cannot get in the Lord's way.
No.
So just don't even try. We just did a special, but we will start up, I think it's next week.
I think so.
Our regular coaches show. But I don't know about the location yet.
Yeah, I'm not
so
sure.
we'll have to check with Baden on that.
Yeah, we'll be updating, and that is when you can come and win Super Fan of the Week.
Yep.
So definitely stay tuned for where that will be.
Absolutely. Super fan, by the way. I mean, I think that's a thing where people or take it so seriously. They will argue over who was the super fan.
Absolutely. It's a very prestigious title.
Anyway, yeah, but you get a T-shirt if you're the super fan. You
Yeah,
get a T-shirt, you
who
get
doesn't want a free
bragging rights.
T-shirt? I mean, my
we
gosh.
have cool shirts.
We really do. They're comfy
This
too.
is one of ours.
Yes. We have some of these for sale here at the station.
We do. You can come by here and get a shirt if you want to. I think they're $20 or something.
I think so. So you can
like
come
that.
buy a kickoff shirt.
We've
If you
also-
don't win your super fan shirt.
We've also autographed Piper Peach water if you want a bottle of water for a donation of $20, according to Baden. I said nobody is going to buy an
I
autographed
know.
bottled water from people at Piper Peach Radio.
No.
But somebody may surprise me. I do
I
not
told
know.
him, I said, I'm not signing one because my luck is that in 20 years I'll be shopping at the thrift store with Deason's wife. And there will be my water at the thrift store. Which I don't know. I think that would in itself would be kind of an honor because they didn't just throw it away. They took it to the
That's
thrift
true.
store.
Can I just interject something about thrift stores?
Oh, no. What?
I'm a little salty about thrift stores right now.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like they were nasty, and which means some of them are. But
No, I'm a little salty about them because I'm looking at some of the merchandise some of these thrift stores are putting out on their shelves, and really, honestly, they should be ashamed.
Yeah.
I mean, they are putting out shoes that the toe is half missing. It's got the leather or the vinyl or whatever that is on the toe is peeling up. The heels are worn completely down. They're scuffed up. They're nasty. They're dirty. And I'm like, and then they're putting like $7.99 on them.
Oh, I know.
And no, that is, to me, that is so wrong because all of these thrift stores are getting donations.
Yeah.
They're not purchasing this stuff, and they're supposed to be doing a service back to the community.
Yep.
But I don't think a service to the community is charging somebody $7 for something that looks
No.
like, they picked it up out of the trash.
Yeah.
And, people who may not have a lot of money still have something called dignity.
Yeah.
And I think that's an insult to somebody to say, you should be grateful to get a pair of shoes for $7.99 that's barely together.
Yeah, I think so too.
Shoes, pants with holes and stains all over
Yeah.
them. Shirts with holes and stains on them. You're charging
Mom?
$5 and $6 and $7. What is happening? What are we doing?
Well, the thrift store, yes, I do agree 100%. On the flip side of that, don't take your trash to the thrift
Exactly.
store to donate, okay? Yes, I know where do you take it, but still, don't donate it to a thrift store. And if you're going to donate to a thrift store, wash the dadgum clothes before you take them. Mom picked up a pair of shorts the
I don't
other
even
day.
wanna know.
Yeah, you don't want to know. She was like, I literally had these in my buggy, looked down and saw what was on them and gagged. Filth.
These workers have to know, and the people that are the managers have to know there are certain things you just don't put. Just because it was given to you doesn't mean it belongs on the shelf or on a hanger. They got to do better at weeding this stuff out, but
Yeah.
we have to do better at what we're donating.
Yeah.
The thrift store is not a place for you to donate your trash, just like you said.
Yep.
If it's that gross and nasty, just put it in the garbage.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's gross.
I make sure that when I donate my clothes, it's something that I would wear.
Yeah.
Still, if I could wear it.
Yep.
If it fit.
I know Bailey gets aggravated with me
If it would fit.
because even if I am not sure if it's been washed or not, I wash everything and then I go through and decide what I want to get rid of because I don't want to donate something and it be nasty and me not know, I mean, I don't know.
Exactly.
People are gross. Disgusting.
And if I think, I'm not going to wear this anymore, I still look at it to make sure that it's in good condition.
I can't look at it too long because
then
then I'll
you'll
keep
change
it.
your mind.
But If it's visibly like me, like hold it up, look, and I can see something's going on with it, trash.
Because sometimes I'll put something away and then I won't remember why I put it away. And I'm like, oh, I remember why. This had a stain on it.
Yeah.
And if it's one that I couldn't get out, toss it. It goes in the garbage bag. I just think that, I don't like that. And I've noticed it. I've gone to, I'll go to thrift stores. If I just go visit a town, I'll look for a thrift store, and I'm finding that it's just common across the area. It's not just one specific store. It's
I've
all of
gotten
them.
to where now, like, I really don't even look at clothes at the thrift store anymore, and it's sad because I used to find such good stuff.
Me too.
But I have to be in the mood to look because most of the time it's a disappointment.
I used to when I had an office job. I was in customer service, but we had to dress up nice, and I would wear skirts and heels and, try to always look put together. And people would tell me all the time, Trese, you dress so cute. Where do you get your clothes? And I was like, thrift store, this was 69 cents, and you could get stuff for really, really cheap and dress cute. And the one in Bessemer was the best one to go to.
Yeah.
They would, on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they would put out all their new merchandise. And I would go in there. I would spend $30 and get 6 or 7 outfits.
Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy. And shoes. And
I know, it's changed so much.
You cannot do that now. Now you can't.
Now
you're
you
like,
go
what
in.
are you doing putting this stuff out there?
And there's a pair of pants from Walmart with a clearance tag on it for $3, and they've got it marked for $7. I hate that so much. And then they're like, no, we can't sell it to you for what's on the tag. Are you kidding me right now? Like,
they say they go by some chart that if it's blue jeans, it's this much or whatever. But I think that people just go in there and just go crazy.
I think so too.
Random. Because I'm like, why would I pay this kind of money for this? It's supposed to be a thrift store.
I know. I don't know. I think we need to hop off our soapbox, or we could stay on this for the rest of the time.
I know we probably could.
I really could. I know I could. Well, it's 6:47.
Okay, when we come back, we got to talk about the Phoenix World Series.
Yes, the Little League team, Phoenix City Little League. So y'all stay tuned. 6:47 Thursday, August 27th. We'll be right back. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 6:51. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Taylor and Trese here with you on this Thursday morning. We had some Little League World Series news.
Yes.
Phoenix City.
Womp womp. They were eliminated yesterday. Makes me so sad. They lost to Hamilton, Ohio's team, 11-2.
Well, are they at least placing in the tournament?
I don't think so.
No? Aw. Well, they had a good run, though.
They did
because
have a good run.
A whole week since we talked about it, and they were still in it.
I know. And Kinley Ramis, the girl that plays for them, has said that she has broken many records in the Little League World Series. I guess organization would be.
As a
female
baseball player.
Yeah. And that she had the most hits by a girl during this series. That was one of the top ones that they really focused on.
I mean, go girl, get it.
I know. And it was funny because a lot of people in the comments, so there were some people that were like, okay, wow, whatever. But this one man, he was like, I'm man enough to admit when a woman's, a girl's doing something, and she did something. Mm-hmm. Like, she really...
Give her the kudos she deserves. Why not?
I know. So, I'm so sad for them. But they did do pretty good and did Alabama right. Gave us a good name. So...
yeah, good deal.
Yeah.
I love it. College football's coming up, too.
Yeah.
There's already been a few games, but none of any importance, might I add.
Yeah.
The first big college games are going to start next Saturday. Alabama plays East Carolina on the 5th at 11 a.m. It's a morning game.
Oh, wow.
And then Auburn is going to play Baylor at 2:30. And then... there's actually going to be a Sunday game even, but I can't remember. I think it might have been Mississippi State or somebody was playing a Sunday game. But so Labor Day weekend going into Labor Day, that's going to be heavy SEC football.
Oh, yeah.
So be looking for that. So that's I'm a little less than, or a little more than a week away. I'm looking forward to some college football.
Yeah, and then there's football happening in Birmingham this weekend. ASU is playing. I want to say they're playing West Alabama.
Okay.
Maybe. I think they've changed up who they're normally going to play. I think it used to be a HBCU game, matchup. But this year, one of the teams, I want to say it was Alabama A&M, can't come because of some reason.
Something.
So they're playing someone different. But that's happening in Birmingham this weekend. So, good morning to Jamie and also to Miss Piper. Y'all are tuning in on Facebook. Thank you for watching us. Thank you to everyone listening and also watching on YouTube. If you want to, go on Facebook. I'm not sure how you share on the other ones, but on Facebook, you go to the arrow next to the comments. You can share us to your feed so that friends can watch with you too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Did you see the story about the couple that was on their way to Las Vegas to elope? And they were like, well, you know what? We're just going to get married in the air.
In the air.
In the air. 35,000 feet up in the air.
What, in a plane, helicopter, balloon?
In an airplane.
Really?
So they were flying to go elope privately, and they ended up getting married on the airplane. They had talked with the flight attendant and just, conversing about where they were headed. And she was like, well, why not get married here? and they were like, I don't mean, we don't have anyone to marry us. You know, there's not an ordained minister. The captain ended up being an ordained minister.
Really?
Yes. And officiated the wedding. They made a toilet paper dress and veil for the bride. She had a bouquet of coffee stirs.
I love it.
Yes. And so they said it was their first time flying on Southwest Airline, and it was just unforgettable. There were 178 passengers on board, and they all participated in the
That
full-on
is so fun.
wedding
I will
celebration.
say, I have flown Southwest more than I have flown any other airline because it is one that has a nonstop to Tampa. And,
Yeah.
and when I go see my sister, that's what I do, and to Houston as well. So I will say that their crew is the most fun crew.
Really?
Whenever they're doing the, you got the thing and you blow
Like the
in
onboarding
it, the onboarding
rolls.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're usually have somebody who's really animated and fun.
I
And,
love that.
and the pilot will crack little jokes here and there, and it's a lot of fun. He'll come on before and say some stuff. It gets everybody, fun, and usually, not, it hasn't happened every single time, but typically that's what happens. And that's why I prefer to fly Southwest because
Yeah.
it's just, they seem to be so much more relaxed and nicer. I have also flown American, and I will tell you, they look like they hate their jobs.
Oh.
Yeah, they really do. And who I think really hates their jobs are the ones that are when you're in the gate waiting to depart, the little counter people.
Yeah.
But this one guy,
TSA.
whenever I flew, when my dad was sick, I had to just get the first flight I could out, and I ended up having to leave from Birmingham and go to South Carolina and layover, or Charlotte. I'm sorry, not South Carolina, Charlotte. And then leave from Charlotte to Tampa. Well, when I got to Charlotte, the attendant there at the gate looked like he was on his last stretch of nerve left because that was the day that all the planes went down and the computers went down.
Oh, no.
And we were all stuck. Like, I was stuck in Charlotte for like 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. And everybody's tempers were, I sat in the floor for hours.
Oh, that's miserable.
Like grown men sitting in these seats,
Yeah.
stretched all out and stuff, playing on their phones and stuff, while women were sitting all over the floor.
That's not as
I'm old.
well known to
hurts
do
to be-
like that. What is
It's
that?
not.
No.
Chivalry
What am I
is
trying
just
to call it? Yeah, the chivalry. It's not
Being a
alive
gentleman,
anymore.
It was hard for me
Manners.
me and another girl were having to help each other get up and down out of the floor
Yeah.
to stretch. I was struggling. Finally, one guy said, "Ma'am, would you like to sit in my chair?" He said, I'm going to go walk around and do something or other. I said, if you don't mind, if I could, because my back was killing me.
Yeah.
And then when he came back, I was like, you can have your chair. I'm going to go sit back on the floor.
Yeah.
And he was like, are you sure you can keep it? And I was like, no. But he was the only one. But it was like after hours of sitting on the floor before anybody did it. And there were some ladies that had babies and stuff, and I think they preferred to be on the floor because they kind of, wrangle the kids a little better. But still,
at least
nobody
offer
wants
it
to
up.
sit in the floor if there's an option of a chair.
Not at
But-
all.
and I think, I don't know, the chivalry thing, but women did it to themselves with the
Yeah.
whole, the whole, I don't need you, you can, blah, blah, blah,
I think so too. Yesterday was.
No, I'm not that way. I need it. I want you to do it.
That's what me and Mike were talking about yesterday, because yesterday was Women's Equality Day, and so it was the day that we were allowed to vote.
Okay, we should.
Yeah, but I feel like some people take it way far.
They do.
Way too far.
Way.
I don't know.
I think we should have equal rights.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I don't want to be treated like a lady.
Yeah, that's right.
I like the opening of the doors and the getting up, letting you sit in my seat. Like if I'm walking in a door, this actually happened too. There was a man who was going into a convenience store. Mm-hmm. He opened the door, and I thought he was opening it so that I could go through. He opened it, let that thing slam, and that door just closed before I could even get to it. And I went,
Oh my gosh.
really?
I hate that either way. Like, there's
And I always
whether
say
it's
thank
a man
you.
or a woman, I'm
Like, I
like,
always hold the door. If
hold
there's
the
somebody
door
right behind
for
me,
yes. I mean, my gosh, come
I'm not
on.
I'm very, very old school when it comes to certain things, and
Yeah.
I just, I think chivalry should be still a thing.
I think so too. I think it's just common courtesy. There's no common courtesy anymore.
Absolutely not.
But I don't know. To reel it back in, would you get eloped or on an airplane, or would you just
No,
no?
that's not my thing.
It's a fun story.
It's a fun story, but not something I would want to do.
Yeah.
Some people just like doing different things like that, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's not my personal preference. I mean, I went to the courthouse. We signed a piece of paper, went to the courthouse, turned it in, went to Walmart.
Yeah.
But,
Wow.
we both had been married before, and it was like I'd already moved most of my stuff in the house. I'd already moved out of my other place, basically, so there was no really
Let's go
any
do the
reason to
paperwork.
there was no fanfare or anything.
I don't know. I think that would be fun. A neat experience, especially if you're already on. Because I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. You don't have to. You could say, "I didn't actually get married in Las Vegas." You could still go do the whole elopement at Las Vegas and the little Whitechapel thing. You could also do the airplane. I think it would be fun.
Yeah, not me though.
Yeah.
This is not my thing.
Oh well. Well, leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Would you get married on an airplane? And when we come back, we have some, I wouldn't say it's bad news, but it's some more debatable stuff. We're going to have a little debate sesh during the second hour. So you're tuning in to Morning Mayhem on Piper Beach Radio. We're coming at you live from the Clayton Tractor Studio. It's 7:01 Thursday, August the 27th. We'll be right back after this break.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 7:04. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Beach Radio. Trese and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. So we were going to just dive into some debatable stuff. I mean, anytime you talk about the president in any way, it for some reason it's a debate.
Yeah, and I know you had said that you saw a story about Jelly Roll. Mm-hmm. I did not see that one.
Well, he was on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He filled in for Jimmy Kimmel. You know, Jelly Roll, he's lost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
He's really done a weight loss journey. Looks great, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
He really looks completely different than he ever looked before. And he needed to do that for himself. You know, you got to take care of your body and things like that. And I think he was having some health issues, and it was becoming something that I think doctors told him, yeah, you're going to need to do something about this. And I get that. But he filled in for Jimmy Kimmel, and like a lot of late night hosts, they do it. They poke fun at the president.
Oh, yeah.
Typically, I mean, I will say this. You can agree with me or not. Most of the time, it is a Republican president that they make the most fun of. Although Bill Clinton was the butt of a lot of jokes. Yeah. No pun intended of any kind. So, with that said, Jelly Roll opened up his monologue and just kind of was being derogatory about Donald Trump and just anyway, people got really upset. They said they were shocked that he would come out and be that way. And I think the reason that so many people were shocked is because he's very vocal about his faith. Yeah. And then to come out there and publicly mock somebody, it's like, I get that you're trying to be funny. Mm-hmm. I get that you're just following along what everybody else does. But isn't that the point of Christianity? You don't have to follow and do what, if it's not in good faith, do what other people are doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he's kind of making himself look bad.
Yeah, he was a little bit hypocritical, if you ask me. Yeah. I get you're trying to be funny, but it's the way you're trying to be funny. And it really put a lot of people off. And a lot of people are just kind of like, you're about to Dixie chick yourself. I mean, we all know what that means, right? Now, because they went to another country and openly criticized our president in another country, and people really took offense to that. And I think if you have a voice and you're on a public platform, there are certain things that you just don't do. Yeah. And I think it's become too commonplace to do this type of thing. It's like these late night hosts thinks it's game on. I know. And they harp on it and they don't let it go. It just keeps on, and it's the same thing over and over and over and over again.
I think, Saturday Night Live, they do the skits on like the presidents and all that. Mm-hmm. And I feel like though that they are kind of equal to when it's a Democrat president, and they still do it. When it's a Republican president, and they still do it. And I think that's what the late night TV hosts are trying to go for, is what like Saturday Night Live has been doing. Mm-hmm. But it's not the same. Mm-mm. You know?
No, it's a different. It's a different type of thing, because on Saturday Night Live, it's almost like sometimes they get the presidents in on it and they kind of laugh at themselves and make fun of themselves. This is not, that late night stuff is not that. I mean, Jimmy Fallon's really bad about it. Yeah. Jimmy Kimmel is too. But I like Jimmy Fallon. And, I just choose to ignore that. But Jimmy Fallon also doesn't go around the world professing his faith. Yeah. And God pulled me out of this and God did that. And then you go and you are
blatantly ugly to somebody.
I don't know. Critical like that. I don't know. I just don't think it's funny. I think the Donald Trump jokes have gone way beyond being funny anymore. Yeah. It's not.
I think Jelly Roll, because he is a newer Christian, I feel like he probably went and watched or has been watching their show, like the late night shows, to see, okay, like what do I need to, what can I grab from? What's my grab bag going to be? And then seeing him, like them talk about the president and stuff like that, just kind of throw that in there. Mm-hmm. Just to make it.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I think that Trump is the know-all, be-all. I mean, I don't agree with everything he does either. There hasn't been a president that I've ever agreed with everything. Yeah. Ever.
Well, and it all goes back to the whole consideration and how really nowadays not a whole lot of people have respect for each other. It's all about me and
they definitely don't have respect for the president. I mean, it started with Bush, really, people being very vocal about it. Yeah. And then it flowed over into Obama. And then it went from Obama to Trump, you know, some people were critical of Joe Biden, but even the ones that knew that he had
But I
issues
feel
wouldn't
like,
admit.
I was about to say, I feel like the ones that were not were almost like, don't make fun of him.
Yeah.
Like, he can't help it, you know.
Well, he probably couldn't
Like,
help it. I blame
Protect
his
Biden.
people. But
Well,
I just don't think you
Speaking
should
of-
do that. Do publicly do things like that.
Yeah.
When you're trying to send a certain message, it you know it looks bad on you, and it really looks bad on
Yeah.
Jelly Roll to do that. And he's really getting some flack for it.
yeah. Well, speaking of trying to send a message, so President Trump has come up with the big, beautiful bill. And on paper, on front cover, it looks good. But people, especially students that are wanting to better their life, become doctors, lawyers, go to graduate school, they're being affected by it. And so Trump has said, he came out and said that he was changing the design on student borrowing to target colleges and universities to make college more affordable. But I personally know two people that in my life I've talked to in the past week that's been affected by this. Students are getting their funding taken away and not able to go to graduate school because they've put a cap on how much you can borrow. And a lot of it, especially for graduate school, a lot of them, you can't borrow as much as it is to attend, even if you have been like accepted into the program.
I see the other side of that. Let me tell you why. It's because, I mean, a lot of folks borrow so much,
Yeah.
and their student debt is so high. It's like they'll be paying it off forever.
Yeah.
The good intention is I'll start paying off my student loans when. Well, when is when? When is sometimes never happens. And you have people that have their student loans on their credit and they're 40 years old and they still
Yeah.
haven't paid off all their loans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they borrowed hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars that they can't pay back. Maybe they thought, well, when I become a doctor, I'll be able to pay this off. Well, something happened and they weren't able to become a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, this debt sits here. And if they had not been allowed to borrow that much, that debt wouldn't be there. So I see both sides of the coin. You can't go to college unless you have the money.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks can't get the money because their families were not set up to for college funds
Yeah.
and things like that. They're having to fund it themselves, get scholarships. Maybe a lot of them don't qualify for certain scholarships.
Yeah.
So it becomes a thing where not everybody
Yeah, it's coming
can afford to go to college. And these colleges, I mean, to go to Alabama
it's
or
ridiculous.
Auburn is astronomically
Yeah.
high. And I kind of do blame the colleges in a way for
Yeah.
making it almost unattainable.
Yeah, I don't not blame the colleges. I do think that it's ridiculous on the colleges' part. But as far, like, I can understand putting a cap on an undergrad. Like, when you're going to get your bachelor's degree. Yes, put a cap on that. But how are you going to cap if someone's wanting to go be a doctor and you are not going to even allow them to get the amount of loans that they need? Because, you know, a lot of times they don't give scholarships for doctorate school and like to go get your master's and in graduate school. They don't give scholarships for that unless it's like specific scholarships.
Right.
Or most of it is just loans. You can only do loans that way. But how are you going to cap that to try and make a point to the school when you're not even allowing your students who are going to be making at least 100 to 150,000 at the very least when they do graduate? I don't understand it. So now it's like the only people that are able to go to this school for these professional students, as they're calling them, is people who have their family has money.
Right.
So
And I see that point too. It's almost it's a double-edged sword.
yes,
It really is. And
I don't understand it.
I don't like, cause see, like when you go to buy a house especially buy a house, they look at your debt ratio.
Yeah, I mean,
and your college loans are on there, and
They
if
are.
you're way, way, way behind, or some of them are deferred for so many a length of time. I
Yeah.
don't really know. I didn't go to college, so I don't know specifically how it goes. But I think they are deferred for X amount of time, and it could be several years while you go through school. But it's kind of like I can't afford to go to school, so I'm going to have to get the loan to go to school, but you won't give me the loan to go to school to be the thing that you need in
Yeah.
this world, which are doctors and lawyers
Yeah.
and whatever else. I mean, it's like, and it's just this vicious circle of, you know, so now what? But I don't think it should cost, you should have to go in debt to further your education to benefit, because you're benefiting society.
Yeah.
And, you know, by becoming in the trade, because we need doctors, we need nurses,
Yeah.
we need all these different
And
things.
a lot of people are like, why are people from overseas coming over and working in the medical field? And I can't understand half the doctors, blah, blah, blah. Well, because Americans can't become doctors now unless they come from a rich family. Because I know two people, Bailey being one of them, has been affected by this. As soon as he graduated or was close to graduating with his master's, he was taking the MCAT, applying to different medical school programs, and then he got the score he needed, and immediately, like right after that, the big beautiful bill came out. And then another local student, she graduated not long before my brother, I believe. She was fixing to go out of the country to go to med school. I want to say it was in the Bahamas. And like, she's already had a graduation party, had all her stuff to move, and her loans and all of her funding got suspended.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So now she's had to find it, which I mean, she would have either way, but she would have just been at school. But now she's had to find a job and figure out where she was going to live here locally because of this. It makes me sad.
It is sad.
Because it's like
it's
dream
awful.
big, but not too big.
Yeah.
Like, and that's even nursing. Like nursing students are fighting to put their profession under the professional program category. And I don't know. It's just
Why
wrong.
is it not? That's crazy.
I know.
Some of these nurses know more than the doctors.
I know. Especially like you think about like nurse practitioners.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be under, I mean, they're fighting to get that under the professional category.
It should be.
So I don't
have to
understand
agree
it.
with that.
I think, yes, colleges do need to reel it back in. It's ridiculous how much it is. But to be taking away from someone who wants to make something of themselves, and I mean, if you accept a loan and you are signing that you're going to pay it, then that's on you. Mm-hmm. And if you don't end up finishing school or you end up flunking out or whatever, then I mean, they will garnish your check. They're not going to not get their money.
Oh, exactly.
So
They're going to get it.
yeah, I don't know. That kind of, it put a bad taste in my mouth. Maybe because I've been affected.
Yeah. And
Firsthand, but
from your point of view, I can see.
Yeah.
My point of view is that I see all the points. You know what I'm saying? I see it from every angle, and you're like, well, which one's right? Well, really, there's not one. There's a point to all of it. I think these colleges, though, I mean, I understand professors, college professors, they have to have money.
Yeah.
You know, the campuses have to have money to run. Okay.
What just happened?
Her pen exploded.
No, this
but not with the
thing.
ink. The pen itself just fell apart. But, I mean, at the same time, it should be reasonably affordable for people to do it as well. It doesn't have to cost. It shouldn't cost you $300,000 to go to school.
No, I don't think so either.
That's crazy.
I know. I don't know. We need to open a college.
No, we don't. You're we. If you have a mouse in your pocket, we. I have no desire to do anything like that.
I have nothing in
I'm
my
doing
pocket.
exactly what I
I'm
want to do.
struggling with 3-year-olds, so
Woo!
guess
Girl,
I'll just keep it at the
you
preschool.
a better person than I am. I will tell you that for sure.
But anywho, well, we're going to go to break real quick. It's 7:19. It is Thursday, August the 27th. You're tuning in to Morning Mayhem with TNT on Piper Peach Radio. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Trese and Taylor here with you on this Thursday morning. I didn't realize last night when I got home.
Oh, no.
I was, I got ready for bed kind of early. We went to 8 and we came home and we were getting ready we watched some TV and stuff, and hubby was turning out the lights and it was like 7:30-ish, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I said, are you going to sleep? And he goes, yeah, and you need to too. And I was like, why do I need to? He goes, because you're doing the show in the morning and you have to be up at 3. And I went, I forgot. I said, I haven't done my homework yet. I had to go in there and get my computer and sit there in the bed and do my homework.
Oh, gosh.
Because I forgot that today was Thursday. I don't even know how that happened. I mean, it was like, I didn't realize yesterday was Wednesday for some reason. I lost a day in the week.
I don't know.
Now, one more day and it's Friday. And I'm like, yay. And then the next week, we get a 3-day weekend.
Do we?
It's Labor Day. My son's birthday. I'm sorry. No.
Well, I won't get a 3-day weekend.
My son's birthday is on Monday, and then my daughter's birthday is the next Monday.
Yeah. You got a lot to celebrate coming up. Mm-hmm. I know I had my stories, but I didn't type them up, and then I didn't get in bed till like 12 last night. And so then my alarm went off, and then I turned it off, and I didn't get up until 4:45 this morning. So I had to piece together what I had.
We have our shows, we have our streaming stuff that we do.
Yeah.
And for a while, Tulsa King, Landman, which are two of my, I love those. Reacher is back on. Ted Lasso is back.
I've seen none of these.
So they were doing dropping the whole season, and you could just binge watch the whole season.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not this time.
Oh.
They're dropping them one at a time each week.
Like
and
that,
I'm like,
though.
ugh. Well, I have to wait a whole week to find out what in the world's going on. I can't just sit there and binge watch it and be happy.
It makes me think of when I was little.
Yeah, it does.
I love that. The nostalgic. Have you seen where people are getting the TVs? They're really high priced now because it's like hot commodity. They're wanting to buy the TVs that have the DVD player or the VHS player built in.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were doing that, but that is kind of cool.
Do you have one?
No, I have a big screen.
We do too.
And we don't have a DVD player or a VCR at all.
I almost have thought about getting one of those for our playroom.
I found a bucket tub that had videos and DVDs in it.
Yeah.
and I'm sure they will still play fine.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know, the quality will probably look a little different than it does now because we're so used to that HD.
Yeah. I've seen, though, like a lot of the people that are doing this, they're doing it for their kids because, everything is so just sensory overload. Mm-hmm. And it's like, one lady that shared it, she's like, there's nothing better than watching my kids sit down and pop a tape in, having to rewind it.
It's awesome.
I love
rewind that sucker.
Well,
please be kind. Rewind.
Yeah. One of the local thrift stores, it wasn't the 2-in-1, but they had an old box TV set up with a DVD player beside it. And I was shopping, and I come back, and it's like the room I was looking in was off of the main hallway, and Deason was sitting in that main hallway watching that. And he said, "Mom, look at this box. It plays movies." And I was like, "I know." And he said, "We need one of these for our house." I was like, okay.
Leave it to a 3-year-old to say something that came out in the 80s that we need
I was
one.
like, I know,
well,
buddy.
I'm on this thing that somehow it's a follow. It's some kind of nostalgic Facebook page, and they post these reels of what it was like in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
And I guess it's AI incorporated, and it shows like a old living room and kitchen from the 80s, and it has the girl standing at the telephone.
How funny.
And the cord's like 90 miles long, and the kitchens are green, and it's just the old cabinets.
I could go for an avocado green kitchen right now.
It showed one that was like an old 80s Christmas day, and you're like the old console TV and the trees, and the houses were decorated, the way we decorated back then, not the way we decorate now. Which my tree is still a hodgepodge. My living room is always a hodgepodge. There's not even a flow of Christmas. It's like none of it makes any sense. It's like I just went, wee!
Yeah, that's how I'm like, I like the gaudy, whimsical, like 90s Christmas. Yeah. I love that. But there for a minute, like I tried to do like the perfect ribbons, and I can't do it.
Most of my ornaments that are on my tree are ones that my mom gave me that are from the 90s.
Yeah.
And they're hideous, but they're not at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
They're hideous in the best way.
But I just use a lot of, the tree is a hodgepodge. It just does not make any sense at all when you see it. The only thing I tried to do colored lights on my tree last year, and I just did not like it.
Really?
I like when I'm sitting there and the lights are out, and I look at the tree, I want the warm Christmas lights. And
I do both. I do colored and white.
And my mom used to do something. Well,
and it's the warm ones.
She used to do the big fat bulb ones.
Love those. That's what my colored ones are.
And then she went to the other kind that had the little, like a little ridged thing around it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like almost like a sconce, sconce. She'd use those, and then they were more like pink and a light blue and a light green.
See, I don't
And
want...
then she just went back to regular old colored lights, and then we would have the little thing, we could change it to where it would blink real fast or fade.
We always did colored lights when I was growing up. And then I saw a girl online, she did the little warm lights, white lights, and then big colored lights. And I loved that so much.
I haven't seen that. I bet that would look pretty.
Yeah, the big lights almost look like ornaments themselves. Like it's almost like the big lights, the colored lights are like a decor. I mean, they're all decoration, but you know what I'm saying. It's like a main decor, while the white lights are just kind of like a back.
Yeah, and the way I set my lights, or the way I put my ornaments on my tree, is so that some of them, like, the light bounces off of them, so it does like a little different glow
disco
or
ball
something.
moment.
I have a box like this big of ornaments that my kids made as growing up, and I put those on first. And there's probably 30 or 40 of those.
Yeah.
And then I put the other ornaments around all of that. I want the kids stuff to be on there, and some of it's like paper ornaments.
Yeah.
So it looks like, because we used to do the construction paper loops, and we'd string the popcorn. We really did do that, and the ornaments that we made in school with the felt and the just the popsicle sticks,
old school,
and
so much fun.
We'd crush a Coke can and paint it and make a Rudolph or Santa out of. We did all that stuff, so I still have those types of ornaments on my tree too. But I just But as far as the decorations, it's a mixture of some that my mom gave me, some that I've had, some that new ones. It's just
A little
when you walk in
everything.
my house, it definitely does not look like Holly would have gone in there and decorated for sure. It looks like
Which that fits her.
Therese went to
though.
the thrift store
Yeah.
and just got what she could.
I love them both. So, like, I like watching Holly. And if you don't know, Holly Miner, she has a YouTube. She's Simply Lake and Lace. She was on with us last Thursday.
Yes.
She decorates and does home tours of people that are aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. So let me tell you what I did do. I went to Michael's because Hobby Lobby was not open on Sunday.
Aw.
And I wanted to find those UV flowers that you put outside.
I think those are only at Hobby Lobby.
Michael's did not have them, I
Yeah.
will tell you. They did not have a good selection of anything. Let me just say. They have that used to be one of the biggest stores, and they had them tons of stuff in there.
Yeah, I used to go in there all the time.
No, I'm a
Hobby
total
Lobby.
Hobby Lobby girl because you can find anything and everything you want in there.
Yeah.
And
With
I
the
did
40%
get
off
some
coupon.
lights for my I have a tree in my little foyer that is technically a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But I found some lights at Michael's that are orange, yellow, and brown
Yeah. You do a fall tree?
fall tree. So I'm doing
I need
a fall tree.
one of those too.
And I put them on the tree, but I bought 2 boxes of them because they were only $5 a piece.
Yeah.
And I put them on the tree, and then I laid some on the mantle, and I think I like those lights on the mantle better than the tree. So I think I'm
Really?
gonna go and just get some yellow lights for
Yeah.
that, and then put some pumpkins and stuff in it around it. Normally I've never done a tree outside of Christmas
Yeah.
tree before, but we'll see how it turns out.
I haven't done it the past few years, but I do a Halloween tree because Dollar Tree. If y'all don't know, obviously they don't advertise with us. They've got all kinds of like different holiday decorations, and they've got stuff for Halloween trees. So I do a Halloween tree, I do a Thanksgiving tree, then I do my Christmas tree. Then after Christmas, I keep my Christmas tree up until January, until King's Day in January 15th. Then I do my Mardi Gras tree.
Yeah.
Then I do an Easter tree. And then after Easter, I take it down for May to October. But yeah.
I had a family member didn't take her Christmas tree down.
Huh.
And when I went over to visit her, it was just unplugged with all the Christmas ornaments still on it. And I said, "What are you doing?" She goes, I don't have the energy to take it down.
I can't.
And I said, "Well, it's almost Easter. You should just do an Easter tree." I was kidding.
Yeah, and
Well,
she did.
She did. She ended up going and getting some stuff and making an Easter tree out of it.
It's
and I was
fun.
like, well, I mean,
Yeah, it's fun. I started doing it whenever Deason was born, and then like the past couple of years, I just didn't do it because he pulled everything off the tree anyway. But I think I'm gonna start it back this year. But no, we kind of got away. I don't even know how we got on the subject of Christmas, but
I don't even know what in the world.
that's what kind of decorator I am. I feel like I'm more of a I like saying I got this from my mom versus I have a new color ornament every year. Or this is the trending Hobby Lobby find of 2020.
Well, I'm really big
You
on.
know.
I like homemade ornaments because I don't know. I'm so old fashioned.
Yeah.
I like homemade ornaments, and one of the grandbabies made an ornament, and we put it on the tree. So I would, I think when we do our Christmas thing this year, one of the things we're really going to push is having listeners make homemade ornaments and bring them here. We're going to
Yeah.
have one tree dedicated to the listener
I love
ornaments because
that.
I love seeing what they come up with.
And we've
Some
been
of
doing
these-
that for the past couple
we
of
have,
years.
but we haven't really.
But
I really want to
we
push it
really
hard
need
this
you
year.
to put your whole foot into
Yeah,
this
yes,
craft bag,
yes,
okay?
Yes, we do. Because I love that kind of stuff, and I want to. I like. We had the kids come over for 4th of July. We made 4th of July T-shirts with them.
Oh, yeah.
So I like doing that, doing crafty stuff with them.
Yes.
So I want to make ornaments with the kids this
I
year.
remember when I was little, I was probably in preschool or like kindergarten. I was about Deason's age. I remember we made a reindeer sweater, and that was our class T-shirt.
What?
Yes, they used one of those big car wash sponges for the body or the head, and then we did our hands for the antlers.
Fun.
Yes, and I remember it had my teacher took the glitter gel paint and did like Christmas lights on the antlers. I think I may do that this year with my class. I feel like that's so fun.
Cute.
I
You have
know.
to show me how that you do that, because I may want to do something fun.
Yeah. Well, we're going to break real quick. It is 7:35. We have yapped our way halfway through this second hour. When we come back, I have an update about a festival happening in Birmingham. So y'all stay tuned. You're tuned in to Morning Mayhem with Trese and Taylor. TNT Thursday. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you. Whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss, Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and visit us today or call 205-646, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or in light and heavy duty towing and recovery? With the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984.
We are back. The time is 7:38. You're listening to Morning Mayhem on Piper Peach Radio. Today is Thursday, August the 27th, and this month has flown by.
It
Here we go.
has.
We're about to be in September, but I'm glad because September is a little closer to fall,
It
and
is.
I'm mentally in fall. I noticed when we backed out of the driveway yesterday to go eat dinner that the leaves were falling off the tree and into my yard, and the rain was coming in, and it was not 900 degrees. It felt like it was like around 80, maybe high 70s.
Yeah.
It had that fall feel to it for a minute, and I'm hoping
know.
that continues.
Well, today the high is 86, but it's going to feel like 87, 88. But yesterday when we went to church, we got out and we got there, I'd say about 30, 45 minutes early. And there was a breeze and I was a little chilly. And Bailey's like, okay, now you're being
Now
dramatic.
you're sounds like my husband. He would say, "Okay, now you're being too much."
Yeah. Which he's also in the comments saying Hobby Lobby is terrible. So do we
Bailey.
really listen to what he's saying? No.
Bailey,
I thought you just flipped him a bird.
no.
Like, just
I'll point
because
at
day. Oh yeah, the Sophie.
Yes.
But no, I've not been in the fall. I've not been excited. I mean, I've been excited for fall, but I haven't hyped myself up for fall.
Oh, hype it, girl.
Until
I'm ready.
Not Heather. Heather was at the beach last week. Holly. Until Holly was here and we were talking about it. And then I went back and I watched her videos that I've missed the past couple of weeks. And I was like, maybe I am ready for fall.
I wonder how much she would charge me to come to my house, look at my pitiful selection of fall stuff, and tell me where I should put stuff.
I don't know, but you know, she does do that.
Yeah.
I'd call her.
Maybe I should. And then I could say, this is what me and Holly did.
Yeah.
Actually, it's what Holly did, but I just followed her instructions.
I mean, when you pay someone to do something, you could take some credit for it.
I mean, I think so.
Why not?
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. Well,
Heck yeah.
speaking of fall, festival season's coming up.
Oh, yes, girl. We got a ton of them.
And this weekend, the 28th, it kicks off the Birmingham Sidewalk Film Festival. What is it?
Say that 3 times fast.
Sidewalk Film Festival. Have you ever been to that?
I have not.
I have been to one film during the film festival. And it was, I don't know, it was almost more like an informational film. It was neat. It was about, I really don't know the exact of what it was supposed to be about. The whole, like the main point though was Wizard of Oz. And so I think it was about the creator of Wizard of Oz.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was more of an informational, like,
Well, we watch
documentary
that kind of
type
stuff at my house.
Yeah.
We really do. We'll find something, and it's something that I'm like, I don't want to watch this, and then
Yeah.
I ended up going, oh, I'm so glad we watched
that's how I was
this.
too. Because at first I was like,
Yeah.
and then it got
I'll
into
look at him
it.
and go, really? This is of all the things on. This is what you picked,
I
and then it'll be something I like, and then I'm over there going, well, I kind of liked it.
That's how I am too. And if I pick something and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, and we start watching it, trash.
Trash, pure
Trash.
trash. I know.
But the Sidewalk Film Festival is celebrating its 28th year in Birmingham.
Really? Is it 28
Yes.
years? Oh my gosh.
So many, almost as old as I am. They are going to have more than 200 films, 15,000 people. I almost said 1,000 people. It attracts roughly 15,000 people to the city. Runs through the weekend. Kicks off Friday. There's documentaries, comedies, dramas, animation,
Now,
all the things.
Don't they have to submit their stuff to be selected to be a part of the Sidewalk Film
I
Festival?
believe so, because
And then
it's
they get
mostly
awards
small
and
creators.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mostly like small creators.
There's two brothers that do a lot of those movies, and they go into there because they're from Birmingham and they've
Yeah.
done it a lot. But you know,
That's really cool.
The oh my gosh, the one Kevin Wayne did, Broken Ashlar. That one was, I think, I don't know if it was at the Sidewalk Film Festival. They were trying to get it entered into the Sidewalk Film Festival.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's where a lot of these, kind of like Ben Affleck and what's his name, his side dude, the Good Will Hunting.
I have
Ben
no idea.
Affleck and I can see his name. Born Identity. He did the Born Identity. Help me, somebody.
I have no
What is
idea.
his
I'm trying to
name?
look and see.
Oh
If
my
anybody-
gosh. He's blonde headed. Matt Damon. I know how to get it in a minute. They kind of started off doing, that's how Good Will Hunting got started. They wrote
Yeah.
the screenplay, and I think it went into like a Sidewalk Film Festival thing.
That's cool.
And then it got to be a movie, and you know, they still write movies together. They just were in a movie together not too long ago. We watched it on a streaming, and it was really, really, really good. Yeah, thank you, Bailey. It was really good. I liked it.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of writers and directors, not just actors, but writers and directors get started
Yeah.
producers get started at things like this, and I think
Well,
it's
and
a
I
great
think-
thing to have.
Yeah, I feel like this is mainly like spotlighting that the creators, the filmmakers, because a lot of people forget it's mostly like without them you wouldn't have movies.
Yeah, it's
you
young
know?
people. A
Yeah.
lot of young people
It
that
is-
are that show their creativity.
Yeah.
I love it.
But if you're not into going and seeing the films, a lot of the restaurants and the businesses around downtown Birmingham, which I know a lot of people don't travel up there, but during the day it's fun. They have different menus and things to go along that kind of coincide with the Sidewalk
Where do they
Fest.
have this specifically?
So the one that I went to, I want to say that it was either in the Alabama Theater or what's the other theater that's over there? The Lyric.
The Lyric, yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
been in that one.
So it's in that area.
okay.
But
Yeah, it makes sense it would be
the
there.
filmmaker question, like Q&As, community events, all the things. So it's bringing a little bit of Hollywood to
And
Birmingham.
that's this weekend?
Starts this weekend, yes.
Okay. Well, Jeff is off this weekend. Maybe I can talk. I don't know if I can talk him into doing
Yeah.
that or not. He is not a downtown Birmingham guy.
Aw. We used to go hang out in downtown Montgomery, which is like, what the heck? But over by the Riverwalk and at
That's
the
what
alley.
Mike and I were talking about
Yeah.
yesterday.
We used to hang out down there and go to the alley and go to the Riverwalk and right there near,
I've
like
been
near
down
the
there
Renaissance.
one time and I liked it.
Very nice, yeah. But Birmingham, we've never really been to travel and hang out in downtown Birmingham. I feel like it's a bigger city, a bigger area than Montgomery is. Which it may just be because we don't really go up that way.
I think it is in some ways, but
Yeah.
I mean, I like the uptown area.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do, but it's like somebody was saying yesterday, you know, they used to go to a lot of the concerts and stuff when they were at Oak Mountain, but once they moved away from Oak Mountain, you know, we kind of, now that it's downtown, the chances of me going and seeing somebody downtown are slim. I probably won't do it. I just probably won't. I thought Oak Mountain was a great venue, and it was fairly close to
Pretty
a lot
centralized.
of like to Clanton, from
Yeah.
Clanton especially. Now living in Calera, I mean, it really doesn't take that long to get to downtown Birmingham,
No.
but it's just
The hassle of
you're not-
driving
it's
in
not-
downtown
well,
traffic.
And it's just, I mean, it's still a scary place at night. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
it is. I mean, you can doll it up. You can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still going to be.
Don't
a
talk
pig.
about
I'm
Rex that
sorry.
way. He
I'm
is
sorry. I'm just saying.
the most perfect little
you
piggy.
can, but it's still, if it's still, you know, the riffraff is the riffraff
Yeah.
down there, and it's still kind of known for it, and it's not my favorite place to go.
Yeah. Well, during the day when we went to the Sidewalk Film Festival, it was fun. And me and Bailey, we've been at night this a few years ago, but we went on some of the ghost tours that they have down there. Those were really fun too.
So what was that
And you're in a
like?
group, so it's not as scary. Like
Yeah.
than just walking around downtown by yourself, you know.
So you just go in like abandoned buildings and stuff.
We didn't go in any. It was kind of like a walking tour, so you just like walked I want to say it was like a mile and a half.
That would
So a
give
few
me
blocks.
the chill bump creeps.
It was fun. It was real fun. And the guide gives you like stories and history on what happened at these buildings and what it originally was. And
okay.
it's really neat.
That does sound neat. I think we should do something like that here.
I know.
Because there is a lot of, I think, haunted type
I know, I've heard.
houses and places and things around here that I think we need to.
think so,
I want to
too.
do like a special during the month of October where we spotlight something every week,
Yeah.
a different place that's got haunted history.
I know. I think that would be fun.
I love that kind of stuff.
We could bring in like the
I love that,
ghost
but I don't
hunters.
like to be scared, if that makes any sense. Like, don't scare me. I don't want it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I did not like scary movies until me and Bailey got together and started dating in high school. And then I liked scary movies until I had decent. And now they give me really bad anxiety. So I'm like, I can't watch it.
I just can't. I don't do anything scary.
Yeah.
I can't. And hubby it'll say horror on it. If we're trying to watch a movie, if I see the word horror, I'm like, nope. He's like, it's not scary. I don't know why it says that on there. And he's usually right after
Yeah.
I look it up and get the whole synopsis and practically know the end of the movie.
See,
and
and
I'll be
my
like,
thing-
okay.
I'm so bad because like scary. Okay, like I don't even know how to explain. I feel like more like suspense movies is what gets me. Like
They do.
suspenseful movies are worse to me than like monsters, horror, scary, like you know?
Yeah, suspenseful, like, you know, when somebody opens the door real fast, that makes me jump. You know,
See, that don't
that's
make you jump.
That's just as scared as I want to be. I don't want somebody jumping out of a corner with a knife, you know, hacking people to death. I don't know. I'm out on that. But like, there was one scene in I Know What You Did Last Summer, and the girl pulls up in the driveway, and she's just sitting there in her car.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, Anne Heche is in this movie, and she comes up to the car window, and she goes, bam, hey, that sent me over the edge.
So you're literally, you're one of the ones in the movie theater that like the cup falls off the table behind them, and you're like,
I did. I screamed so loud. I scared the whole row. My popcorn went up because I had my popcorn. I didn't have a whole lot left in it, thank goodness. But my popcorn went up. I spilled it over me and a couple of people. But my screaming, I mean, I'm bloody murder screaming. It scared the people in front of me, and they're like, "Dang."
that is funny.
That scared the mess out of me.
Do you do haunted houses?
I did well. Yeah. I did the Atrox one time.
So
and
fun.
then I went to the one with my hubby in Pelham.
Yeah.
Warehouse
31. Yeah.
I didn't like that because it smelled like death.
Oh,
They did the death
They do the
one.
smells. I can't do it.
That was rough. That was really, really
The
rough.
smells are bad.
I didn't like it. I did it because I wanted to be, my hubby asked me, he was like, you don't ask a whole lot, so let me just, like, he always does what I want to do, and I didn't want to do this, but I did it.
So he's only asked you one time?
Yeah, he didn't want to do it last year for some reason. I said, are you wanting to go to a haunted house? We'll go to one. And he was like, nah, and I was like,
Well, I think that kind of is what numbed me of like scary movies, because Bailey, when we started dating, he's a band, and they did the Verbena Trail of Fear with the band. And so I was kind of seeing like the behind the scenes of that. And it kind of made me realize, okay, this isn't real. Like, but now this Get Out, I don't know why Get Out scared me as bad as it did, but it scared the ever living daylights out of me.
What is that?
It's by, I don't even know how to describe it.
Is it a movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll have to show it to you when we go on break.
Probably don't need to.
No?
I'm good. You can just tell me about it.
I'll show you. It's kind of creepy.
That's okay.
We're going to go on break real quick. I'm going to show her the trailer for Get Out. Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we're going to be landing the plane, wrapping this up at 7:52. TNT Thursday on Morning Mayhem with Trese and Taylor. We're tuning in to you on Piper Peach Radio. We'll be right back.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust Mem's Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole, plus automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers, so everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Whether it rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun. Stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
August the 27th.
Did that the other
I'm already
day.
ready for
I did
October.
that the other day.
We're about to wrap up this morning's show, but we want to remind you about the football games tonight.
Yes.
Well, you got Thorsby at Billingsley, and then tomorrow you have Isabella at Maplesville, and you also have tomorrow Zion Chapel at Verbena.
That's right.
And you'll want to, I think they're giving away the Superfan shirts from the game.
Really?
So you got to go and show up and be a super fan.
Be a
But I don't know if they're doing
super
each game or if they're doing one combined. I'm not sure how they're doing it. I have no
know.
idea. I don't know what they're doing.
I've not heard.
I don't know. I just know you got to show up and
Show up and show out. That's right. Well, I think that's about it for us. My stomach's growling so bad.
and Bane won't let her eat in here, so she wasn't able to
I
nibble.
know. Well, we did have banana splits the other day because it was banana
I
split
didn't
day.
participate in that. I'm trying to behave.
Our banana splits were so sad. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like bananas, and the toppings we had were old.
You don't like bananas?
No. You hear my stomach?
Why?
I just don't like.
I did kind of hear a growl. I thought it was mine, but it might have been yours.
So hungry.
What is it about the banana? Is it the texture or the taste?
I don't like the smell of bananas, for one. I think I don't like the texture of them. I like banana chips, the dried bananas.
Those are good.
But
I
if they
like
have too many
those.
seeds in them and they taste too banana-y, I don't like them.
Do you like banana flavored stuff? Like the pretend flavor?
It makes me pretend. Makes me gag. Now, I will say, like every few years, I want to peel a banana and eat a banana so bad. I love peeling a banana, but I hate how it smells. So I'll peel a banana. I'm like, but then I get it in my mouth and I smell it, and I'm like, I can't do it like that. All right, y'all.
I'm glad you did that, not me.
It's 7:58, and I'm done
Help us,
being
Lord, help us.
explicit.
Touch us.
You have explicit thoughts. I'm talking about trying bananas. I'm over here trying about taste testing bananas.
I will say, Jeff's daughter makes the best. It's a banana pudding cupcake.
Really?
And her homemade whipped cream icing that goes.
No, I can't do it.
Girl, you talk about taking you to heaven and back. That stuff is so good.
No.
Crazy good. I love it.
0 out of 10.
That's what I want for my birthday. I want to say, will you make me banana pudding cupcakes for my birthday?
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I don't know. Maybe just cupcakes. Just like the banana split without the banana. But in case y'all forgot, today is Just Because Day. So do whatever you want to. Just because.
And National Peach Day.
National Peach Day.
Put a peach on it.
Go try and find you some local peaches if there's any left. I really don't know.
Have a peach split instead of banana split.
Yeah. Have you seen where they do the grilled peaches? They put the honey on them, grill them, put ice cream. Oh, they look delicious. I may do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm down for
You
that.
can do like some honey on top, some nuts.
Yes.
so good.
I'm all the way down for that.
I'm so hungry. All right, we're going to go. We'll not be back. I was about to say be right back.
We're not. We're
I'll
done.
be back tomorrow to end out the week, Friday. But right now, it's 8 a.m. Y'all have a wonderful day. Enjoy the cool-ish weather.
Yeah.
And stay safe.